Have you ever thought of baking a bread for yourself in your home? If yes, this video is going to be for you. Keep watching. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Meenakshi and I welcome you all. And in today's video, we are going to learn something which is a household staple. Every house have it, and I think so it is the most consumed product, and that is brown bread. Yes, today we are going to learn how to bake brown bread in the comfort of your own kitchen. And the plus point is we are not going to add any yeast, and also we are not going to bake it in the oven. So if you are interested and you want to do this thing with me, let's get started. Guys, so before we start the video, I would be telling you all the ingredients, all the requirements, so that you can prepare them firsthand and get ready, because once the process of baking starts, everything happens very quickly. So to keep the things beforehand is a good option. So let's get with the ingredients. Right guys, for the masterclass of baking brown bread has started. Get your pen and paper handy. Whatever you require, just get that on started, because we are going to start our baking. So let's get started. Guys, as you can see, I have already set the table for myself. I like to keep the things arranged beforehand. The things will be required for baking brown bread is, first I have taken 3 cups of measuring of whole wheat flour, and then 2.5 cup of measuring of water. This is a lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. If you have vinegar, you can take 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And this is 1/4 of vegetable oil. It's 2.5 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. This is half cup of grounded sugar. So these are the ingredients that will be required for baking the bread. Guys, meet our Mr. Special Wok. This is going to be our baking oven for this recipe. So the first thing we need for baking a brown bread without oven is a good wok. You need a good wok which is strong, which is having a strong base, and it should be a flattened base. We'll preheat this wok on low heat for half an hour. Let this, I have already started the flame, let it sit for half an hour, let it preheat itself. By the time, let me do the mixing of the ingredients. So the next thing which is required for baking is this baking plate, which we usually use for baking the cakes. And so now I'm going to place this plate inside the wok, which I have already kept for preheating. So I have already placed the plate inside the wok. By placing this plate inside the wok, it will prevent any kind of burning, over burning, or kind of sticking. It is going to prevent all of this thing. So please don't forget to place your metal plate or any baking plate inside the wok. Guys, the wok is on preheat. This is the most important step. Do not forget to preheat your pan, because that's the most important step in this baking. Alright guys, so the next thing which I'm going to use for baking bread is a loaf pan. I could not find the traditional shape for the bread, so I'm using my cake baking pan. So you don't need to fuss about things for cooking. Whatever is available in your kitchen, whatever is readily available in your kitchen, just go ahead and use that. And also I realized the month of heart, the month of love is starting, so what better coincidence than baking a bread, a healthy option, a healthy start for a Valentine's month. As our wok is already getting heated, I need to prepare the baking loaf pan. We need to grease it, we need to dust it, so let's show you. So guys, I have already greased the pan. I am now going to dust it nicely so that whatever batter is going inside is not sticking. You can use a generous amount of, again I'm dusting it with the wheat flour. You can put a little bit of generous amount to avoid any kind of sticking, spilling. And whatever rest that you can see is excess, we can just take it out after dusting it nicely. The next step is we are going to take the 3 cups of whole wheat flour, which I have already measured. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of salt in it. And then afterwards I'm going to take 2.5 teaspoon of baking powder, which I have already measured. I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to give it a nice mix and make sure that all the 3 ingredients are well blended and well mixed so that it helps in fermentation. You need to mix it nice, give it a nice mix. Once you have done the mixing nicely, you need to keep it aside. This is the 2.5 cup of water which I have already measured. I have taken this. Now we need to put this grinded sugar into it. Then we need to put 1/4 of the oil which we have already measured. 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and now we are going to give it a nice mix, and we need to mix it till the time the sugar is not dissolved properly in the water. So till the time sugar is not dissolved properly, we need to keep mixing it. Make sure that everything is well dissolved. Guys, so now this is our dry material and this is our wet. Now we are going to pour the wet water, sugar, oil and lime solution into this wheat flour. You need to mix them well, but be very careful not over mixing it, because if you will over mix it, then the bread will become hard. So you have to make sure that whatever you're mixing, it should be, thus the lumps should not be there. Rest, you should mix it very nicely and softly so that it should not become too hard. So you mix both of them, you need to mix it well, and be careful not to mix too much or beat too much, otherwise the chances are the bread will become hard. So be very soft in your hand and just nicely mix it so that no lumps are there. Now as the batter is mixed well, time to pour it into the prepared tin which we have already prepared. So let's pour it in. Time to place it in our wok. As you can see, I have placed my loaf pan inside the wok. Now I'm going to cover it with a lid. So let's do that. So guys, one thing you should keep in mind, I have left a little bit of space. As you can see, I'm pointing it towards a little bit of space here. I have not covered the lid properly. So if you leave this much of space, it will make the bread little crusty. It will give a very nice crust to the bread. Make sure you should not overdo the space, just about a little, and that's about it. We'll keep it here for another 1 hour. After that, we'll see our bread is ready and I'll see you after an hour. Alright guys, so I have taken out the bread from the wok. It's almost an hour. It was baking inside the wok. Now we'll just test it whether it is baked properly or not. We'll just insert a toothpick or a knife and we'll see if it comes out clean. That means the bread is baked properly. So it has come out clean. We'll just allow it to sit down for 5 minutes, 10 minutes so that it just cool down, and then we'll transfer it into a rack. Down, we'll just run our knife through to loosen any ends. And now we are going to transfer this in a tray. As you can see, it has come up nicely. Now we are going to put it on a rack. Alright guys, so now I have placed the brown bread on the rack. It is important to put your brown bread or any bread on the rack because it will avoid moisture containment, so the bread will not get soggy. So we'll just keep it there for about 5 to 10 more minutes and then we'll see our brown bread ready. Alright guys, so our bread is ready. Ta-da! Valentine's special heart-shaped brown bread. So guys, I just wanted to show you that the bread comes out really nice. See, it's so soft and so spongy and it's really soft. I mean, you really need to touch. It's so bouncy and fluffy and it's amazing. Though the shape looks little different from a bread, but whatever. I hope you enjoy this recipe and you should try this recipe. If you love the video, please give me a thumbs up, a big one, and do subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon and I'll see you very soon for the next video. Take care. Bye bye. Ta-da. Ta-da.